My name's Smiley. I'm full-time with PredictWind, part-time delivery captain. Give you a brief overview of our weather routing. I'm going to be looking at taking a yacht from Auckland, New Zealand, across to Brisbane. This is what I'll be doing 2 or 3 days before departure, or after I've used departure planning. It's taking the boat's polars, throwing it back into the PredictWind server, and then we're getting 8 different routes for each of the 8 models that we have. So I'm in the PredictWind app, heading down to sail routing. I've set my start and finish waypoint and we'll calculate. I spend a little bit of time on the map itself. So I'm looking for that consensus. If we have consensus, we can sort of establish that those are the conditions that we'll be getting. We're on the top of New Zealand there. The models are aligning. On the PWG model, looks like it's all downwind conditions, but the real good oil is in the tables here. Treat it like an executive summary of the passage. We have wind. We've got all the models, all 8 of them. Across the board, we have these warnings. At the beginning of the route, there's potentially some fog. Later on, we've got some roll and vertical acceleration. We have the summary. We have a percentage of time of headwinds. That's a big deal for me. I don't want to go upwind. I've opened up the graphs and I can see the models are sort of trending. 5 knots at the start, peaking out at 20 on average. Here I've got some elevated roll over 4. We're getting up to 6. And I've validated this at sea. Anything over 4, it is hard to move around the boat. And then the vertical acceleration the same. Anything over 0.2, there's all those things as well. So roll and vertical acceleration are a big deal to me. I would possibly look at leaving maybe a day or 2 later just because these numbers are elevated. Pretty much in a nutshell, that's the weather routing. At sea, you're the best person to validate the model, so you could be scrolling the model which is actually really aligning to your onboard conditions. You might, for the next segment of the route, follow that route. You want to dig into it. The data set in here is incredible. It's pretty much impossible to work out just looking at a wind map or grid, but here it takes all the guesswork out of it.